What's up everyone? In this video, I'm going to go over the structure of a successful Facebook campaign. So all the metrics, all the steps that you need to build a successful campaign. So having spent millions of dollars on PPC ads in my day, along with some of the principles discussed in this book, Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson, particularly page 152, it outlines some hypothetical numbers of what you can expect with a campaign. Now, these are hypothetical numbers, your results may vary, but in general, this is about what a successful campaign looks like. So, we start with ads, and in this hypothetical example, we're going to do a $2,000 budget. So with $2,000 of spend, you can expect roughly reaching 100,000 people. Now, first of all, that is absolutely crazy that for just $2,000, you could potentially reach 100,000 people. And I've seen examples where people spend $500 and reach millions of people. So this example here is not that far-fetched. Now, again, you could spend $2,000 and not reach 100,000 people. It's possible. It all depends on how enticing your ads are. But in a ballpark range, it's not unrealistic to spend $2,000 and reach 100,000 people. Now, what do I mean by reaching 100,000 people? That simply means that people are thumbing through and at least see or scroll past your ad. So we're not really like 100,000 people are like glued to your ad by any means. It just means that on their screen, 100,000 people potentially have seen your ad. So out of those 100,000 people, what you could generally expect is 4% of people will engage with that ad. Now, what does engage mean? It could mean that they click to your landing page. It could mean that they like it, they comment, they share it. All of those things fall under the bucket of engage. If it's a video, that means they watch the video. All of these things is what I mean by engage. So 4% of people out of those 100,000 people engage with the ad. So if you do the math, 4%, that is 4,000 people engage with your ad. Now, that might seem really, really low, but that's actually just kind of what you can expect in this game. And as you'll see, even reaching 4% of people can still make you a lot of money and still build a very successful campaign, even though 96% of people are going to completely ignore your ads. So the next step, and is kind of similar to this, of the 4% of people will engage, 2% of people you can expect will click to your landing page. So if you have an ad that says go to this landing page, you can expect roughly 2% of people to see your ad to actually do that. So again, simple math, 100,000 people, that means 2,000 people are coming to your website and hearing your sales message or what you're about to offer them. And again, if you do the simple math, that equals to about $1 cost per click. So from there, we have these 2,000 people that have landed to your landing page. If you build a simple, enticing landing page, you could expect roughly in the ballpark of 30% of those people to give you their email address. Now, I've seen 60, 75+% of landing pages getting that email address. You could also do way lower, but 30% is a ballpark. If you do a pretty simple, basic, enticing page, you could get 30% of people's email addresses. So now we are all the way down to just 600 leads. We've reached 100,000 people with our $2,000. And now we've whittled it all the way down to just 600 people that are interested enough in what we have to say that they're willing to give us their email address. And for that lead, this could be a webinar, a cheat sheet, checklist, whatever. Webinars seem to be one of the most popular platforms. So let's just say we're doing a webinar. We've got 600 people to give us their email address to go to the webinar. From there, we do this nice webinar. We talk for a half hour, an hour, and build up all the reasons why you should buy our product. With that, we could expect if someone, for 100 people that watch that webinar, 10% of the people will purchase. So yay. Of those 600 people, 10%, so that's simple math, 60 people have purchased our product. So for our $2,000 of ad spend, we have got a purchaser for roughly $33. So hopefully what you're selling is worth more than $33. If so, you have successfully built a successful campaign on Facebook or Instagram or really any social media this kind of applies to. But it gets a little bit better from there, because if we go all the way back, this is the perfect scenario. These are the buyers we dream of. They click an ad, they give your email address, and then they buy right away. You know, nice straight line system. That's the ideal scenario. What often happens is this bucket here, and this is retargeting. So these are the people that somehow go through this process. They've engaged, they've liked, commented, and shared. They've maybe even given their email address or clicked your landing page. All of these people, minus the buyers, fall under this 4% category. 4,000 people minus the 60 people that we've successfully purchased equals 3,940 people. So 3,940 people with our $2,000 spend, we could potentially remarket to. So with that, that gives us the opportunity to get them back on our webinar, have them give us their email address with all different kinds of things. So they do a webinar, maybe we give them a checklist. You know, there's many different marketing activities there, but we have a nice pool of 3,940 people that could still potentially buy our product. And with that, our goal is to convert another 60 people. So if we get 60 people that purchase right away through this process, we're hoping to get 60 more people later down the line, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month later. And this could be potentially more ad costs, although not necessarily. If they're on your email address, it's, we'll say, essentially free to send them emails. So you wouldn't have to spend any more on ads to reach those people that gave you their email address. For those people that engaged but didn't give you their email address, that could mean more spend to get these 60 people. But in general, it's probably going to cost less than $33 because they've already engaged with you in some way, so they're a little bit warmer of an audience. And with good marketing, you may be able to get 60 more people for less than that original $2,000 that you spent to get these 60 people. So this is a ballpark idea of what a successful Facebook campaign looks like. If you'd like to see more of these whiteboard videos, be sure to subscribe. And in the comments, I'd like to know if you'd be interested in building a campaign where you're getting $33.33 cost per purchases, real customers in your business. Let me know in the comments.